Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash.
How you feeling, black man?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. God is good.
All the time.
God is good, man.
And all the time, guys.
God is good. It's a lot of stuff going on in the media.
Always.
Everybody's about some Caitlin Clark,
Oh, yeah.
Angel Reese. They talking about some how Monica, she chumped Stephen A. off. And I'm watching like this. And I listened to what Monica said. See, that's the problem with people not listening. Mm-hmm. Monica's like this, as being a black woman, I gotta watch my words. And then Stephen A. said, being a black woman, imagine being...
Bro, we always be trying to fight so hard for I got it harder.
Yeah. And it's like this.
And nobody's discrediting women or men. It's just I'm just tired of hearing about it, bro.
Then, and Stephen A. said, well, y'all, truthfully, in a nutshell, I'm about to paraphrase, y'all really fucking the money up. Y'all keep talking about this white girl, It ain't just her. It's Angel Reese, all of them, but all these little heterosexual girls coming into the league now are making people watch this. And you guys out there trying to, because our game is more physical. Why? Because you can't jump higher? So you're just using more aggression on the floor? You know what I'm saying? It's like...
And they and that this kind of all stems off of the whole the WNBA doesn't get as much light as the NBA and all of that. I mean, don't get paid as much, and
no one watches them. So now people are watching you. Oh, let me. What Quiet Boy say? I know our 80 parts. Hey, let me show you I can sing too.
It's
let me show you I've been hooping. I know you can't see them, but you can see me too.
Mm-hmm. And I had just read something where they was talking about Kyrie, who donated $1 million to help the pay gap discrepancy, and
he donated for them to get charter planes and stuff. All the NBA been bailing them out for 20-some years, and not only the NBA players. Mm-hmm. I'm writing a check for $1 million to help them out. Mm-hmm. And they're acting crazy.
It's never good enough.
And that goes back to, what we're talking about today. Is it good enough?
Is it? Because I don't.
It's like beauty. It's an eye of the beholder.
Yeah. I told a line of when people say, "Oh, nothing's ever good enough," it's have we ever gave them good though?
Yeah, but sometimes it's levels to good. Mm-hmm. Now, good is good, just in a grand scheme of things of life. Mm-hmm. But because you can buy her a house, is that good? Or I can give her love, is that good? Mm-hmm. Or you can give him sex, is that good? Or you can give him a home cooked meal, is that good?
And it's all subjective. Yeah,
it's all subjective.
Yeah, because somebody may see the house and they be like, "Oh, this." I ain't asked for this.
And then also,
the famous quote.
This weekend, I went on a little panel, right? Mm-hmm. They wanted me to kind of plug in the podcast as well on this panel, but I just wanted to see how it was going. It was a lot of questions, and they just same things we talk about, same subject matters we talk about, and they was talking about dating and finding a maid and doing these things, and I was in the discussion, it was a lot of us. It was probably about 20-some people in there talking. They was like, "Oh, Flash, what do you think?" And every time I try to say something, they always was like, "Well, what about this?" And I'm saying you guys don't want to listen to the sauce.
No, they don't.
Then they would also, and everybody talking about then a lot of people talking about being single and doing it by myself. And I'm like, yo, only 26% of y'all gonna ever be married in a lifetime. And they're like, well, because men don't want to marry. And it's that's not necessarily true. Men don't want to marry you guys at your current state. Mm-hmm. Not saying they don't want to marry you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, a person like myself, 44, I'm like, shit, I don't want to get married no more.
Yeah,
I've been married.
Yeah, the road
I don't want
travel.
to do that already. And people look at me like, well, there's probably just a runoff. And I'm saying, like, listen to what you have to offer, not me per se, but a person who's like me. Listen to what you have to offer me, and ask yourself a question: is that a good deal?
And no, it's not to me. Even me in a state of like understanding what I want out of life and all of that stuff. So, and men have a lot to lose.
And I
like, putting up all of this.
Yeah. Now I have a lot to lose. It's like this. Do I want to take on this? It's like buying a car from the dealership, because men are the consumers. It's like buying a car from the dealership. And you don't even realize you're buying a lemon. You're not reading the Carfax. And now you got to dump all this tender love and care and this money into it. And sometimes it may work. Sometimes it may give you a 3-year run of a good car. You know what I'm saying? It was a car to someone, it was a lightly used car. Or it may be a car that someone dogged the hell out. And I'm just using it I'm paraphrasing, I'm using it as a metaphor that a lot of times you're not getting what you want because of what you're bringing. You know, and that leads us to our first clip.
Let's play the clip.
He took me back to his house, not because he wanted to do anything. He took me back to his house, not because he wanted to do anything, because he wanted to show me the renovations he's doing in his basement.
You don't go to basements on a first date, Reagan.
I know, but he had barn doors. He was making a whole nother apartment all by himself. He bought this house.
And he has a car.
And it's nice. And his car, did you see his car?
No.
It's brand new. It's a 2021 SUV. It's beautiful. It has a screen in it. Yeah. I started to forget about like everything else, and I was just like, wow, I could start living like this. And he was so respectful. It was beautiful.
So, do you think you're going to go on a second date?
He wants to bring me to his hockey game tomorrow. He wants to pick me up and bring me to his hockey game. So I can come watch him. It's so cute. He says he wants to take me thrifting beforehand. So we can pick out outfits for each other and not let each other see. And it's what we have to wear on our next date. That's what he said.
That sounds like a pretty good first date, Reagan.
It's my first white guy. I mean, no offense, but I think I kind of been missing out. He has a house at 25 years old. I'm only 22 and I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I might want to move in. It's nice. It's cute. I can get used to it. He took me back.
What you think about that? It's so many different layers to that. The reason why I sent it. Go ahead. I want to hear what you say.
Black girls don't try to get no ideas. When she was talking about, I just started dating white and 25 house and all that. Don't get no ideas, black girls. Y'all stay where y'all at. I hate that racial. Anyway, outside of that, I don't know. Like, it just feel like a girl who like not used to nothing, or like didn't know this existed, or like didn't know that like men could wow you and care, and like I guess whatever she was looking for, and just really be exceed your expectations. I guess that's what I kind of got from it. What about you?
Well, let me go backwards.
Okay.
She said, I can get used to this. Mm-hmm. She's basically like, I'm 22, he's 25. I ain't got nothing. And I dated black guys who didn't have nothing. But now I'm dating a white guy who has something. And the first thing she thought about was looking around and was like, damn, I can live here. Mm-hmm. He got a nice house. He got a nice car.
Yeah, got his stuff together,
He got
quote unquote.
He got some motion. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because, and I heard that, it reminded me of you dating.
Mm-hmm. That's how they be. I guess I'm not really too much affected. Like, I've heard these stories before. Like,
the thing is,
like,
that's how it is
firsthand.
when the girls date you.
Yeah, I know. Like, I've heard all of these reactions. That's why it's not like anything moving to me. It's like, oh, I've been here before.
No, but here's the crazy thing though. Yeah. That's how they actually see you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like when they meet a brother who got somewhere to stay at, mm-hmm. They be like, damn, this nigga got cups, real cups.
Yeah, he decorated, or he has this.
He has plates.
Yeah, like be like basic.
Hey, his bathroom has soap.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know,
he doesn't live barbaric.
Yeah, like check it out. We was at Rex house. And I was cracking Joe Rex. I say, see, every time I come over here, that's why the hell like being over here.
Mm-hmm. Because you got all these amenities and stuff. You got too many amenities, my boy.
That's why they be arguing with you all the time about what you like. They be mad. They be mad because you be like this. Because what they bring, they want to brainwash you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she was turned on by the simplest things. Mm-hmm. She was like, damn, we're going to go thrifting. Mm-hmm. I ain't never did that shit before. Type shit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So just using that as an example, it's funny when I saw that and I was like, golly, women don't see what we see when they talk to us. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? It's like because they come in and they come into your life, it's all about what you got for them. Mm-hmm. They never talk about what they got for you. And what they got for you is the same thing they got for everybody. Mm-hmm. You know?
That little pussy.
Like flies,
a little pussy. Yeah, and I've literally had girls walk in and like that's what they say. I can get used to this. Like as their first words of coming into my house, coming into my space, like it's always been like, oh damn, like this nigga got all this, this and that. So I've literally seen this stuff firsthand. Like I've had these conversations that she was having with her mom. Like I've had it with women. So it's always interesting to see that. But is it like, and I'm not even saying that that's wrong. I just expect that from women, so I know how to move more so. I just automatically, like, there's no woman that I meet right now, or even in the last 3 years, that I'm like, she's not looking at me for she's not looking for me other than anything of what I can give her. Yeah.
They're saying what I can give him. And that's the reason why a lot of men don't want to be in relationships and get married. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What can she give me? Not that I'm sassy, not that I don't want to provide, not that I want to protect, but what am I gonna get out of this? Am I just gonna get her?
Yeah.
What comes along with her?
Do you think it's set up for us to get something out of this?
Well, you're supposed to get something out of anything. Anything that you have, that you work for. If I pay my car note, I expect to drive it. Mm-hmm. If I pay my mortgage, I expect to stay. If I work 40 hours, I expect to get paid. We all want compensation. Mm-hmm. Like, we trust God because we feel like, hey, if I do right by people and I trust God, God loves me enough that I'm going to live another day abundantly. Mm-hmm. So we all want something, but we always were taught that we shouldn't ask for anything. at the negotiation table.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I agree.
At the negotiation table, we shouldn't ask for anything.
And it's hard for us to even like.
It's hard for us to muster it up.
It's hard for us to even ask for anything now because it's like now you being sassy. Now
Yeah,
you being soft guy.
Once again, it's so funny when you like talking to a few women, not all women, not most women, a few women.
Mm-hmm.
When you're talking to them, it's like they know you. When they ain't got what the essentials they need, they be like, well, I don't want to be bothered with somebody. They see me grinding for essentials. Not food and shelter, but just essentials.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that may be in your life. I'm not talking to someone and they can't help me out. They can't do for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to a man, most women don't do for you.
It's I know some of y'all gonna be out there arguing like they. Hey man, I'm just one of them. Show me, or prove me wrong.
And some women would do stuff like, "Hey, I took you out to eat."
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go out to eat if I need groceries, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
If you know she had a long ass week, but you talking about taking her out to eat, but once again, men or women are different.
Well, she gonna love that.
She gonna love that.
She gonna love that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what goes back to our old conversation that women really, really want men to date like women. And they really want men to date like women, and they want women to just be there. It's nothing comes our way but them.
Mm-hmm.
And what comes along with them.
Boy, it'd be a lot sometimes. Jesus Christ. It'd be a lot.
Like a lot of times they don't come healed. And it's easy to point out that you're not healed. It's easy to point out when you're dealing with a person who's not healed about just how the conversation goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think a lot of us enter into dating without being healed, or the understanding of like even the process of healing.
Because you want somebody to patch you up instead of you patching yourself up. Mm-hmm. And it's nothing wrong with someone assisting and you allowing someone to assist what you're doing, but you already got to be in the motion.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pass you the ball. You in traffic, but you're not trying to get yourself out the traffic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's that healing part, we don't and I know everybody talk about the mental health, you know what I'm saying? That's been
it's Men's mental health month.
Oh, along with Pride Month, we get grouped together.
Hey.
But take care of your mentals, kings. Yeah, it's just like one of those like I don't think we don't. Do we not take it serious? You think, or like understand the importance of?
We don't understand it. We don't understand we need help. We don't understand that mental health is a real thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's real bad in men because we taught to just keep going, just pick it, pick it up.
And then when you complain and say something about it, someone says, "Well, you're being sassy, man. You're being different. Mm-hmm. You're being hard. You're being whatever the case may be."
Yep. Or what K Michelle say when men cry around her? She feel like the man.
She feel like she the man because you crying in front of her.
Boy, y'all be wanting the softest but thugs at the same time. To shoot up somebody's house but protect you and be soft with you and love you. I be like, who is this nigga? Who this nigga that can do it
they
all?
They want Jesus.
Man, first off, I swear to you, Jesus would not be good enough for some of these women.
Yes.
I promise you. Oh, that's all you can do? Turn water into wine?
I mean, just like when I listen to like the...
Why you think he ain't date? Why you think Jesus ain't date?
You stupid.
Oh, so you out here showing out. You multiplying fishes and bread. Oh, well, we over here doing... It's always going to be something. Everything you do, I swear to you, it's not good enough. I literally have gotten into arguments trying to diffuse a situation with a girl, but because a girl was involved, oh, you out here doing the most, and I be like,
See, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The older I get, the more I realize who I really am in life. Mm-hmm. And I've always been this way. So at times when I look at Langston, right?
mm-hmm,
That nigga act just like me.
yeah,
Like when he be like when he sees some monkey shit going on, but he just don't know how to not say it.
he ain't got the filter.
He don't know how to filter it.
Yeah. But kids, they grow the filter over time. It's
Nah, like he just don't got it.
Yeah.
He just don't got. He ain't got it. But like when I see some monkey shit, bruh, I be like, but this monkey shit right here.
but he gonna say it.
He's gonna say it. And I realize who I am. So back to that thing about diffusing. Like when I see somebody doing what they gonna do, I'm like, I'm just gonna let y'all do what y'all gonna do. Because ain't nobody, none of my want the help.
Yeah, no, not at all, not at all. It's easier to be a victim. It's easier to get coddled.
The victim Olympics.
Everybody trying to like outpour me, trying to outpour me each other.
I dance each other.
And it's like,
Well, he slapped me. I got slapped 2 times, and he took my money. Girl, he wrecked my car. Girl, he wrecked my car and burnt my house. It's like this. They always trying to be.
bro, it's like,
But that goes back to the WNBA thing we was talking about. That goes back to Monica having a conversation with Stephen A. You know what I mean? And Stephen A. was saying like, "Hey man, look, how many y'all keep talking about some people on platforms? They're my platform. How many people got multiple women on their platforms? Everybody got a women curator, but we have multiple women weekly, at least 7. What are you talking about? So, y'all just got hip to it. Nah, it wasn't as entertaining as it is now. We don't tell you what to talk about. We talk about what people are talking about. So, no.
yeah. And even with the WNBA, like over time, the athleticism has drastically improved. Like it's evolved. It has.
Yeah.
So yes, it's more entertaining now than it was. Me personally, I'm still not a nigga that's going to like watch it. That's just me. That's just me. I just don't have the. I don't want to see. I don't care to see women being hard and aggressive in the paint. Like I just don't care to see that. That's not something that ever entices me. Even. And I know everybody got their jokes of like, oh, WNBA players about to start flying niggas out. They about to start like da. How I'm gonna be? I can't
Hold on. You
I can't be.
You just said a buzzword.
What? Fly me out?
Yeah, you cannot fly nobody out.
Flued out?
You cannot be flued out never again. Cause that's called sex trafficking.
Well, them WNBA players gonna get hit with it if they start flying.
No, they're not. Cause number one, they gonna fly. They gonna fly women out, and 2. I'm sorry, y'all. Number 2, they gonna fly women out, and women ain't gonna tell them other women.
Oh, they gonna hold that secret.
And I got another one for you.
Yes, please hit us.
Culture switched, and like when I was growing up, I used to want to be like Felicia Rashad because I looked up to women that were older. But at this point, older women want to be younger.
Yep.
Right. So you have 40-year-old women and 46-year-old women trying to look like and act like the 23-year-old. Then how do you know? Because when you're young, you don't think there's consequences, right? Yeah. The only way you know there's consequences is someone, like you said, the OG pulls you to the side and is like, look. But really, the culture is chasing youth. So it's like backwards. Our culture switched stage with, her butt out and trying to look like me, then I wouldn't have respected her. So I feel like we don't, of course, people don't believe there's consequences because the older people are lying. They're lying. They're chasing the same thing. So you have rappers in their 40s and 50s getting into beef with Kodak Black. Like that makes no sense. there should be like, in order to lead, you have to lead by example.
Yeah.
And to me, everybody is chasing the youth, the younger culture, which makes them disrespect. Why would I look at you? You want to be like me.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who said that?
Yeah, we've been saying it.
Who said that?
Been saying it.
I got into a full-fledged discussion months ago with a good friend of mine, and she was like, that's not true because the girls I know, they love me. Let a dude come in there who look like her type. She gonna fight you for that dude.
But I see it every time.
Let me tell you something. You and I can be somewhere. We're 10 years apart. You and I can be somewhere. If I see a girl slap down, dab in the middle, she's probably, let's say, she's 39. She's a little older than you, but you can still date her. She's a little younger than me, but hey, I still
I
can
can't
date
do
her.
nothing with her personally. But
Me,
for the example,
but his thing though, me neither. But his thing though, with me and you and I, and if she feeling you, I'm be like, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be trying to outdance you for her.
yeah. Yeah.
But to your point, the OG women be trying to compete with the young girl. You got girls, you got women, like you said, you got women in their 60s trying to go get a BBL.
looking terrible.
What do you do? Where are you going, Grandma?
Who are you trying to
Nana,
impress?
Nana, what are you doing? Nana, what are you doing?
I just be wanting to understand the psychology. Like I get it. I get it in the sense of like, yeah, it's hard to it's hard to age and like you feel like da 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 da. But when you start competing with younger girls and like all the women look alike too. So it ain't even you can tell the age
Remember
difference.
the thing we had seen when all the girls walking the steps and everybody had the same body, the same hair.
Back to back to back.
It was like a factory.
Bruh, that is Atlanta.
Yeah.
Every time I go out, Atlanta has peaked. The women have peaked. It's like it's going downhill now. I remember a time where it didn't used to be that way. You can find some little something different everywhere. Not no more. Everybody looks the same. The older women blend. I literally just went to a birthday dinner. They went out to the club. Old women, young women, all taking the same Instagram videos, shaking hands. Same. Like it ain't no different.
But I'm lying.
She wasn't more reserved.
But
or nothing.
I'm lying though. Like you can't tell little mama to cover up. You ain't covered up. You know what though? They all want the same attention. Then somebody gonna tell you, well, because the 40-some-year-old guys like 20-some-year-old girls. No, they don't. Now, Leonardo DiCaprio do. You know what I'm saying? Because he likes a certain type of girl.
You like to catch them in that fun stage.
Once again, he's a part of that 20%. I tell people all the time, I talk about the 20% all the time. The 20% is not, everybody 20% is not the same. But it is the 20% of guys who can do the hell they want to do. It's the guys who are the most good looking, the guys who got the most bread, the guys who got the most status. I mean, it ain't particularly guys who are the smartest. But if you are the smartest, that means you can make some money. But everything you got is generated around income and commerce. Or you know somebody. That's the other 10. The other 10 is if you know somebody. The other 10 is like, unfortunately, I hate to say it like I said last week, the barbers, the security guards, the photographer, the DJ. You know what I'm saying? Until he gets to a different status, then he on the 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he gets to be in the same room as the 20.
Yeah.
So you can't tell who is who.
Yep.
Then you got all the women. And all the women like those guys. Like I told a good friend of mine, I said, we was talking about, and I remember when I was growing up, and my mom probably don't remember this. I think it was a condom. I had some condoms on my dresser. I was probably like 16. Something like that. You know what I mean? 16, 17. 17, I believe. And she put them on top of the dresser. And I was like, why she do that? I ain't like I was using them. I mean, but then a couple of my friends were like, "Well, I don't want to be trying to put sex on my son." I said, "Here's the difference between your sons and your daughters. Mm-hmm. Every girl ain't gonna want to give your son no ass. We understand this since birth. Mm-hmm. But every dude want to drop some wood off of your daughter.
Mm-hmm. Everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That's factual. That I think every dude here can attest to that. Like
every dude.
Don't.
I mean, in her category, of course. Mm-hmm. Now I ain't talking about no perv type. No, you got to make those parameters. Because everybody always like yesterday in our chat we was talking about grooming. I said that's why you have a groom to groom you to be the type of woman. And type of woman that you need to be for a household. And somebody was like, well, grooming also can mean guys trying to come groom you to be stupid. I'm like, I'm not talking about that. We always talking about the most negative goddamn ass whooper. Like
every
what
time.
Kevin Samuels say? Can you like felons and ass whoopers?
Every time, bro. Like I'd be like, how you get caught up on the negative? But then as soon as it's something about them,
it's all the positive. Yeah, I got a good job. I make good money. Because we ain't talking about the damn 4 kids you got though. By them 5 different niggas.
No, you can't. That's now you getting personal. Now you personally attacking. You shaking their table, bruh. I hate it here. Let me just say that. I just hate it here. I have to say that like every week. And the other thing that like that's been in the news has been like kind of like. This is like, it pisses me off every time. So you heard Anthony Edwards dating Chief Keef, baby mama?
Yeah, I been knew that. They just had a baby.
This, for the life of me, can't understand this, and maybe somebody out there in the world can break this down for me. I don't understand a nigga who get all that money, all that status, that opportunity, all that, and then go get another nigga, baby mama.
I can explain to you.
Please.
Okay, check this out.
Because it don't make no sense to me.
I used to have a lot of friends playing the NBA, right? Mm-hmm. So, NBA players really have a lot of free time. Mm-hmm. So, but their free time is like during the afternoon. They go work out in the morning, wake up, they do their workout. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They be free all day until the game. Think about it, the game's at 7:30. Mm-hmm. So they're free all day. Mm-hmm. So, what you think they're doing? Talking to hoes.
Talking to hoes.
Who's free? Girls who don't work for real. Women who don't work. They're usually women who get taken care of by who? Rap niggas.
Mm-hmm. A nigga with money.
Nigga with money. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? They're the only girls that's free.
Yeah. Okay. I understand that.
And the problem is, even if you bring one to the party, now you have made her accustomed, like they talking about Gil's Arena. Now you've made her accustomed to the life. Mm-hmm. So now she's never going back to her old life. She's never going back. So even if she's sitting at home getting $100,000 a year from Chief Keef and ain't got to go to work, that's pretty good money.
Mm-hmm. And she got time.
And she's older than Anthony Edwards.
I know.
She's like almost 30, I believe, or something like that.
She is.
And he 22. But also, he's from Atlanta. Grandmama died and his mama died of cancer. So he doesn't really have a lot of. But also, here's the problem about being a man. Problem about being a man at times is everybody tells us that we're making bad choices. But the one thing about men, we trust women so much. We're too trusting.
Yeah. I agree with that.
We're too trusting.
I agree with that.
Because all we want to do is love somebody and make sure they straight.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. And here's the difference. Men who kind of got motion and working hard, we're like that. Now, the men who don't have motion and other shit going on, they're the type of men who want a woman who got some shit going on for the woman to take care of them. Mm-hmm. It's a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the most part, men who got something will almost give you his last.
Yeah. I agree. As a nigga who got something.
Hey, and then here's the crazy thing about it. You will give a woman your last, and she'll still be, it ain't what? Good enough.
Ain't good enough.
You'll give a woman your last, and she still be like,
Or ain't nobody asked you to do that.
anybody? I forgot about that one. But if I care about you enough, don't nobody gotta ask me. Anybody gotta ask me to love you.
Apparently, this is too deep of a concept for the simpletons to get. But
Like a nigga give you his prized possession, and women just be like, oh, because guys who have a lot, they have it ain't tricking till you got it. They have a lot, so throwing you
in abundance, yeah.
So throwing you a couple of racks, 100 racks or whatever, 30 racks, whatever case may be, it's nothing to them. Mm-hmm. But imagine the dude who actually works for it.
Yeah.
That's why women particularly love scammers.
Yeah, that fat money.
Or in Atlanta, Africans.
Yep. AKA. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That just always bothers me. Every time I see a younger dude,
Yeah.
older woman, especially a nigga with money.
And guess what though?
Especially
Because a lot of times, and I can attest to this. Oh man, I ain't no mama's boy, so I'm gonna make sure I'm a man. So, and then women finesse you. Ain't you? I thought you the man. I thought you was the man. And you try to prove to her that you the man.
I'm proved to, all right.
You trying to prove to somebody that you're the man. Hey, you're trying to prove to them that you're the man to break your boundary for them.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they love to use that. Oh, like you supposed to. All right. When I start acting manly in this bit, then you tight. Now you tight. Now you in your feelings. Now your feelings hurt. But you said I was the man.
You're the man.
You said I was him.
You're the man.
So when I be him.
Yeah.
Another episode of I Hate It Here.
Hey, we should do a segment every once a week. I hate it here. All the shit we hate. Sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, it just like compounding, getting worse and worse and worse. I'm still tripping about old girl who talking about we going body for body if I give you a baby. I'm still tripping about shorty from a week or two ago when we had that on the.
This motherfucker said, "You gonna put my name? You gonna tap my name, my face on
She
it."
said, "My face on your stomach, cause I'm giving you my stomach." We are literally we are watching the decline of society in real time. That's the craziest part.
It's in real time.
In real time. And all of these problems, I ain't necessarily got a solution for it, but I think it's wise for y'all to know that this is the reality of it. And then you figure out how to move. So if y'all come up with the solution, hey, please.
Man, like somebody told me the other day, something about some traditional. Oh, I'm traditional.
Until.
So do you have kids without a father? Yeah, you're not traditional. Yeah, do you cook daily? No, you ain't traditional. If you're not you.
You about to start scaring the hoes.
Man, these men, I said, the problem is, I said, do you work 80 hours a week? Yeah, because I got to. Because I take care of my kids.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Hey, man, y'all join the conversation. We invite you to come. Join the conversation. Give us some of your solutions to these problems. You know what I'm saying? I love that's what this is for, to give information, to pass information, and to tell our experiences, but also I know all men go through these experiences at some point in life. So it's important to share and try to get better and try to create a better situation for yourselves. Let me say that. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We got the clips going back crazy for y'all. So y'all, you know what I'm saying, engage with that too. And hey man, to the next time, I'm Comedian Line.
And on the Flash. And we out.
Peace.